Hello, hello, hello. It's the Phillipses one more time. I'm Chef Square, and I am with my lovely wife,
Lisa the Boss Lady, and welcome to Love and Entrepreneurship. Happy Sunday. It is a Pisces Sunday, y'all. So we want to welcome our very special guests, Derrick Rice and Tiffany Grant. And when I say these two are entrepreneur extraordinaires, I'm going to just let them tell you what all they do.
Oh, let's see. You want to start first?
No, I don't.
Okay. I'll go first. Good afternoon. My name is Tiffany Faye, and you can find me doing a whole lot of stuff. One of the things is I'm still a part of corporate America. So, yeah, I'm trying to walk away from that. Mm-hmm. Also, I am owner of Tax Heroes. This year we have 8 locations around Houston and Pasadena. And we do have franchise opportunities available for next year. So we're excited about that as well. And also, I am the podcast talk show host of Talk About It with Tiffany Faye.
Yay. So what do you do, Derrick?
Well, as of you.
Yeah.
As of right now, I'm also a co-host of podcast Two Bros and an Opinion with my brother Kelvin Rice.
And DJ Kelvin Slab.
He DJs as well, but I'm also starting a photography company as well, Derrick Rice Photography. It's ground floor, but it's building every day.
I'm a model for Derrick Rice Photography.
I did see that. I absolutely did see Derrick Rice Photography on Instagram, and I saw some of those pictures. Very, very nice. Tell me about Two Bros and Opinion. I saw it, but I didn't really see that big of a description.
Well, pretty much it's just me and my brother, one of my younger brothers. We decided to get together and just like voice our opinions on different topics, such as family, mental health, just everyday stuff.
That's cheese sauce. They talk a lot about cheese sauce.
Yes, cheese sauce.
Okay. What about cheese sauce?
Cheese sauce is when you get you a fresh, juicy, hot hamburger and you bite into it and then stuff drip from the bottom.
Oh, okay. Right. Yes. Chef Square put some burgers on the pit today, and I'm so
I know you know about cheese sauce, Chef.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
It's not necessarily just cheese. It could be the mayo, the grease, all that stuff combined.
Just deliciousness. I'm a fan of cheese sauce.
I'm just going to tell you, I put a light espresso rub on my burgers. So, yeah.
Well, I'm definitely looking forward to some cheese sauce, and the way that you explained it makes it just that much more appetizing right now.
I've seen you have it before.
Yeah.
Really?
You know that one that dripped down your arm?
Yes.
Yeah. Cheese sauce. Every burger is applicable.
Right.
I haven't had that. It hasn't dripped down my arm, I don't think. But that's a great topic. That's absolutely a great topic. We're gonna circle back to that one because I wanna experience that. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. So what is it that you do to try to balance out love and entrepreneurship?
You're just gonna bet your ass.
I stay out of his way. That's exactly what I do. I stay out of his way, and I try not to be, because I do have a very strong opinion about things. I've been an entrepreneur for over 15 years, maybe, with different businesses. So I am a business consultant for different new businesses. So I have a lot of information and very strong opinions to offer, but I just try to stay out the way. And when I see him get to a point, it's like, man, I don't really know, then I offer my opinion at that point. So other than that, I stay out of the way.
We have meetings. That's how we do that.
Okay. So you schedule meetings to make sure that you're able to spend time with each other, and as well as running your businesses?
Well, it kind of goes hand in hand.
The meetings are really because Derrick also acts as a consultant. I don't know if you know this, but he's my tech guy. So I call him my tech guy for all of my products, my Tiffany type productions things. And so he helps with the lights. Like, we got lights up all around here. It's hot and stuff.
I like that wall.
It's actually a what's this thing called? It's fabric.
It's like a fabric backdrop.
Yeah. I really like that.
Yeah. Thank you. It's all like pro Tiffany, Black woman. I'm proud. I'm strong. I'm smart. I'm beautiful. I'm a queen. Mm-hmm. Just some positive affirmations and stuff like that we all need often. But
really.
So he's my tech guy. And so sometimes I'm like, man, I can't figure out how to get the podcast from here to YouTube to audio, from Instagram Live to this. And he's like, okay, we got to sit down and we're going to work on it, but let's schedule something. Let's do it tonight at 7. So that's our little meetings that we have. It's kind of like consultation meetings. So because we are both podcasts, we both have 2 separate podcasts. We kind of have like a meeting of minds. So I give him input, I give him consultation, and then he offers consultation to me. And we actually schedule time just for that.
Yeah.
What about quality time? Just date night, just personal time?
It's all quality.
Just every day.
It's all quality.
Of course. But so you put it all together. So like your date nights are intertwined in your business?
I think we do.
Pretty much.
We do talk about business stuff a lot.
Okay. I mean, I can definitely get with that. So everything is tied in all together. Nothing is just no phone, no business, no nothing, just us.
Well,
is it possible?
It's possible, but for the most part, like I said, it's all intertwined. I mean, because it might be something I'm trying to explain to her, she doesn't understand. I got to whip out the phone.
Mm-hmm. That happens a lot.
So yeah.
I definitely get that, because we're like that too. We'll be at the dinner table and it's just me and her, and we'll just have a meeting of the minds. Yeah. And we'll talk about everything from bills to what we need to do in business. Yeah. And so we do that as well.
Yeah. I mean, we try not to get overbearing. We try not to have the entire day like all about business stuff. Right. So it's a very healthy balance. And I think that's very important when you are trying to do so many different businesses, is to have a healthy balance. And I don't know, maybe it may come down to a point at some point where we have to like schedule every single thing. But right now it's working.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the important thing. The important thing is that it's working. And that's the reason that we have this show, is because different things work for different people. And, that doesn't work for us. As far as intertwining business and everything, it doesn't work for us because he's stingy. And at some point, he's not going to want to have business, anything. It's us. Shut up. I don't want to hear that. So it doesn't work for us. But that's the reason that we have you guys on, because we can learn something from that. And some of those things we do intertwine. Sometimes we do, but there's always that time. Whether we have to schedule it or what, there's always that time where we have just us and it's not business. But I think it's refreshing to do things the way that you do, because we began that way. We tried that. that did not work. I want to go.
We had quality time yesterday. I could say that.
We did have
Yeah,
fun
we went
yesterday.
out, walked by the lake, with the kids, and
we didn't talk about work
we
at
didn't
all.
talk about work at all.
But we did take pictures. But we're always taking, like, even before the business, we're always taking pictures. It's like one of our favorite things. I'm an amateur photographer. I don't photograph as well as Derrick does because I like to do scenery and mountains and rivers and lakes and stuff. He can actually photograph people. I'm horrible at that.
So Ronita Dent says, are there times when you turn off the phones and shut out the outside world for your personal relationship?
I wouldn't say turn off the phones. Kind of leave them in the room.
You put them down. We put the phones down, but it's not like, okay, we putting the phone down at 8 o'clock.
It's like we just do it like specifically like around dinner time.
Right. And you know what? That's kind of like a routine with us as well. We have dinner together. Especially every weekday, we have dinner together, and that's our us time, and that's when we talk about what we need to talk about for us. That's not business, and I think that's awesome though. And having impromptu quality time, that's an amazing thing. That's definitely an amazing thing. Mm-hmm. And then with you having the businesses that you have and having multiple businesses that you're able to do that's awesome.
Yeah, for sure. I think spontaneity is like I think this is why Derrick is around, because we can be spontaneous and just like, okay, that's cool. We'll move this around. Let's go. That's cool. I like it.
I will say that I have seen that change in you.
Have you?
I have.
Oh.
I pay attention to a lot of things. I don't always speak on everything I pay attention to, but I do. I pay attention to a lot of things. And I think that the way that you guys make things work is awesome. Just because everybody doesn't do things the same way doesn't mean that it's not a good thing. And we have this to bounce off of each other, because what we're doing may not work. What we hear from you, we may need to hear that from you to make what we're doing work. So I definitely think that that is an amazing thing. Yeah. So we already got basically that you don't schedule your quality time. It's pretty much a spontaneous thing. Has there ever been just a long period of time where you just completely go on vacation?
Yeah, all the time.
We always find little getaways.
Yeah, we always ducking off somewhere.
Vacation time, but it's still work. Cause okay, so with the podcast, and I'm sure as talk show hosts, topics are always coming up. Current events always come up in your show, and it's like, ooh, I'm gonna write this down. I'm gonna put this in the show. Oh, and we got to talk about this. So it's always some kind of work happening somehow. Work always kind of fits in, but
right. And I mean, I don't necessarily consider that not working. If you're writing it down and then you're like, okay, let's circle back to that. I don't consider that not working. I still consider you on vacation, if you do that.
I mean, because honestly, like a lot of the stuff that we do, I mean, it's been times when we've been on a little vacation and we've been like, oh, well, hey, we can do this, or hey, we can tighten up this, or hey, we can make this happen, or we can make this move, or this might be a little bit better. I mean, matter of fact, our last anniversary trip, that was a whole anniversary trip / business retreat / because when we came back from our anniversary trip, we had a real renewed mind to hit the ground running, and that's what we did.
Right.
So, I mean, I understand that. It does kind of go hand in hand.
Right. And everything is work anyway. When you're, especially in the travel industry, everything is work. When you go somewhere, you're working. When you take a picture and post it, that is work. It's all work anyway. Ronita Dent says spontaneity is amazing in couples. Absolutely. And I think we need to take a page from that book. We definitely need to start being more spontaneous. Lisa Danae wants to know, were you entrepreneurs when you met? Both of you?
I wasn't.
I was, but he wasn't.
I wasn't.
So what made you want to be entrepreneurial? Was it Tiffany?
It was Tiffany. What I mean by that is, it's like, okay, when you're around someone that's always have their hand in something, like you tend to just like want to jump in and kind of help. You know what I'm saying? And then that helping turns into, hey, you could do, and it's like, yeah, I can't do that. And then you just kind of do it, and then before long, you like, man, I just feel like I haven't sat still in a while. Like,
that part.
like, that part. Yeah. So
yeah, I mean, because when we first got together, though I had been an entrepreneur before, I had went back to corporate America, and then when I got with her, it was like, say, man, like, okay, either I'm gonna have to pick up another hobby,
yeah,
or I'm gonna have to get out here and feel this time. Because, you know, at first it was like, okay, I was real stingy with my time because it was like, oh, look, I gotta fight the world to get you. I'm stingy about my time. But then again, I had to realize, okay, if she's working and if she's doing this, okay, let me give her some breathing room. Yeah. How about I just find me something to do? Well, I found something to do. Now I'm just as busy as she is.
Yeah.
Exactly. It happens like
that. So now my fight is not more so of a 12-round bout, more like an amateur 6-round. Because it's like, okay, look, I still want my time. But I gotta do this, and that.
Right.
Look, I'm gonna do you after this.
Like, you know,
photography, that was my hobby. Like, my brother does it, and one day I went with him. We took photographs of a couple, and I didn't even realize I liked photography like that until I got behind the camera, and I picked it up and I started just taking random photos of stuff. Next thing I know, it was like, hey, you got a photo shoot on such and such day. And it's like, where did that come from? Like, now I'm in business. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
that's amazing. That's an amazing feeling. That's awesome. And you are pretty good. I've seen some of your things. And I mean, that's not something I'm creative with. So I always I admire people more, that do things that I can't do.
Yeah.
So who can give advice to Lisa Danae says, please give advice to single men who want to date an entrepreneurial woman.
Ooh. I'm gonna let you go first.
It's honestly because I'm so chill and so laid back. Like, a lot of times I don't want to do nothing. Like, when I wake up, I do what I have to do for the day. Once I'm done, I'm done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But in order to date a woman that's, an entrepreneur as busy as she can be, you kind of have to just get in or, get lost. That's my advice. It's like, if you love that person and you really want to be with that person, you tend to gravitate to the things that they like to do and the things that keeps them busy, keeps them happy. And, ultimately it becomes what you like to do, So, that's the best advice I could give at the moment.
Right. I see the face.
I'm looking that way because I never really I didn't ask him. Like, I never said, what do you think about dating? I never even thought about that. So it's a really good question.
Right.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you, it is one of those. It's kind of like entering into a marriage.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be ready if this is what you want to pursue.
Yeah.
Right.
Because if you try to jump in like double dutch, you might get hit upside your head. You can't be.
Oh my God.
You can't be rocking with it because if either you're in or you're out, and there's no room for the in between because it's always going to be on an extreme
Yeah.
So it's like you have to make up in your mind as a man that you want this type of woman. And then from there, then make up into your mind, okay, well, hey, let me get into some of the things that she gets into. Let me see what she's doing. Yeah. And you're right. Over a period of time, you end up doing the things that she likes to do, and you end up getting inadvertently just getting into the businesses that she gets into. Right. And it's kind of funny because, like, when I started cooking, she was cooking at home and she was making, she was doing her thing, and then I started cooking and she was like, you know what? Okay. And then when I started cooking professionally, it just took my cooking to a whole nother level. Mm-hmm. And then she was like, okay, baby, you know what? I want this. Yeah. And, it turned into what I'm doing now. And, now I just, I run up on orders and like I say, I normally cook on Sundays. Mm-hmm. And so like, there are people that'll catch me and be like, hey, well, I seen these turkey legs, these stuffed turkey legs.
That happened last night.
Literally,
we were coming from my birthday dinner, and he took him a long time to come in the house, and I was like, and he said, "Oh, I got an order for turkey legs." So, like they stopped him getting out the car. Wow. So, Seneca Tate says business ownership is 24/7. How do you differentiate personal life and business life with a mate?
Oh,
I like that.
We kind of touched on it before, but you just have to. It's just like you pick and choose your battles. You pick and choose, what you can do and what you can't do at that moment. Right. For me, thankfully, my tax business is generally run between November through April or through May. And so, those are my busy times. So he kind of knows, okay, she'll be over here. She'll be over there. She's especially this year with like 8 locations and mobile agents. Right. But after that I get to play, more and have fun. But then my focus goes to the podcast. Right. So I guess you just kind of, I don't know. It just works.
What I do is, I know that's your thing, so I try not to jump in that space. I'll be a counselor because a lot of times she let me tell you, so other than that, I just kind of let her be, from this point to this point, and then I just assist where it's needed,
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much what we do. We just kind of make it. It's kind of like rock paper scissors. It's like, okay, so I'll do this and you do this,
yes,
and then we'll just bring it together,
right?
And that's normally how we do it. And like when it comes down to our personal time, it's kind of like, okay, what's the nature of this personal time? Are we just having dinner? If we're just having dinner, it might turn into a business meeting,
right?
Or if we're having a vacation, then it still might turn into a business meeting. But at the end of the day, okay, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna eat. We're gonna, so. It's kind of easy when your mate is in the same arena because you can kind of interchange and kind of go at things that on the fly, and that works for us because sometimes okay, we got to get this project done, or that we have this going on, or we have this that going on, and sometimes we just have to kind of do it on the fly, and that's what we do. Sometimes, okay, look, you know what? We just gonna put the phones down because we both tired of this, and we just gonna hang out. We gonna chill out, and for us, we were friends before we got married, so we used to hang out and kick it and stuff like that. And sometimes we like to get back to that. So You know, sometimes it's not nothing business. It's okay, we finna hang out and kick it. Us. We finna hang out.
And you have to draw that line.
Yeah.
I have to draw that line because I will get so caught up in all of my businesses and training because all of my businesses, I have people under me and I'm training people. So I'll get so caught up in all of that I will fill up all of my time and not have any for him. And I have gotten way better, with that. And it starts with having a planner. Definitely having a planner. And we schedule our private time. And when someone contacts me and it's on a business level during our personal private time, I do take the time to let them know, okay, I will be available on said date. And I give them deadlines. I give all of my clients deadlines. I let them know, if you want a trip to Miami, then I will contact you in 3 days at 8 p.m. and let you know what your options are. I do that because I have been guilty of being a time pusher. And we will talk about what a time pusher, a time filler. We'll talk about what a time filler is right after this commercial break.
If you're looking for healthy meal prep, family-style meals, or catering for your next event, look no further than the East Traveling Square Kitchen with Chef Square, Alan Phillips, specializing in soul food, family-style dining, and southern flavor. Chef Square can adhere to dietary needs like keto and bariatric meal prep without compromising on taste. Take advantage of weekly meal plans like the Starter Pack, 5 meals for $75 with 3 entree choices. Additional meal plans and contact-free delivery is available. Contact Chef Square of the East Traveling Square Kitchen today at 832-495-8836 and tell them Stunner Radio sent you.
All right.
I'm hungry.
You know what? Like I said, cook on Sundays. So if you just so happen to be in the mix while I'm flipping my stuff, hey, it's going down.
And see, that's something that we know. We know that on Sundays he's going to cook. Now, had he not had an order, he still would have cooked something, because on the Sundays, that's what we do. We cook. If we're going to go visit or do anything that we do, visit somebody or go out and about or do whatever we do that on a Saturday after the radio show. And Sundays are usually our at-home days to chill out, unwind, and plan for the coming up week. Because what I do is fill time. I'm a time filler. So what he'll do is he'll free up some time for me. If I have juice to deliver, then he'll say, okay, I'll deliver that juice for you so you can come straight home. And then by the time you come home, I will be home and we're going to have quiet time. Well, while he's delivering that juice, I will schedule myself for something else. and so it'll be kind of defeating the purpose. And he told me that one day. He was like, you are a time filler. And I was like, what is that? And then he was like, I free it up and you fill it up.
I'm going to tell you something. It was no lie. Okay. In 1 week's time, I had basically cut her workload in half. And so all she had to do, she really didn't have anything to do. I had really taken care of everything. Let me tell you what she did, though.
What she did.
So what she ended up doing was she booked at least 6 engagements back to back to back to back. And I was like, wait. At the beginning of the week, we didn't have nothing. We were supposed to be chilling the whole entire time. Yeah. How did we end up with 6 to 8 engagements and then packed up the weekend?
And then I was like, what? Well, we have 2 hours right here. What are you talking about? What's wrong?
Man, I was hotter than freeze.
So do y'all have that issue? Do you have the issue to where, both of you are so booked up that you can't get any time in whatsoever? Because Tiffany looking over there like she's a time filler.
No, I'm looking at this guy because I have this thing, and that's why I turned to being a business consultant, because I have this thing where I get these ideas like at any given time. It could be in the middle of the night. I have to sleep with a pen and pad next to the bed because I'm going to wake up with an idea. It can be at the most inappropriate time, I could have an idea. It could be it could be any, and these are good, solid ideas, like things that can make somebody some good money. But of course, I can't do everything. I learned that over the last few years with Derrick, that I can't do every single thing. So I use my knowledge and skills and all of my brilliant ideas, and I apply that to the business consulting. So, but that happens.
I'm talking
like comes up.
2 a.m. deep sleep, snoring, drooling.
Oh, that good sleep.
Wake up. Remember this. Remember what?
Lisa says the best ideas come at inappropriate times.
They really do.
Thank you.
Listen, but within reason, okay? I'm a firm believer of make sure that I'm fully woke when you tell me something. You intend on me remembering what it is you said, because I promise you, she done it before. I ran down a whole list. When I finally woke up, I was like, what was I supposed to be doing?
and I'll be like,
I'm like, but baby, I don't remember nothing you said. Like, matter of fact, when did you say this?
I know.
And
it was 5 a.m. Don't you remember?
Yeah.
That's why I didn't remember, is my reply. Because if I'm asleep and I'm not a morning person, so Lord knows, if I wake up, if you wake me, if I wake up, if you wake me up, you got a whole hour time frame from the time that I am conscious to the time that I'm actually woke.
Right.
So if you're not waiting for me to just, get all this together,
right?
Yeah, I'm gonna forget.
I learned that, and I have to ask him, "Are you awake? Are you?"
Yeah.
Good.
Are you awake? But he told me the last time I didn't have the pen and paper, at my bedside. He was like, "You got to put this in your phone. You got to put this in your phone." Yeah. He was like fussing at me.
It's a notepad app on the phone.
Open the app. Put it there. So I'm not gonna remember this.
Yeah, I mean, I think that that's a good thing. But what I really like about y'all is that you have this vibe where you feed into each other, and you're able to make it coexist, even without having to write it out and plan out your personal time and everything like that. And that's something that what I love about this show is I learn something from each set of guests that we have, because it's important. It's important to learn and to actually put something into, or learn as much as you can about being in love and being an entrepreneur. So what I want to ask,
oh man,
wow, I was saying the same thing in my head.
So what advice would you give? What advice would you give if you were as an entrepreneurial male, like when you came into the relationship? What advice would you give to another man entering into that type of a relationship?
Just have patience. Just have a lot of patience. I mean, because that's the one thing I feel like I bring to the relationship is patience. Like a lot of times, like she's going off on this tangent about this, that, and I'm just sitting there. Like you gotta know when to be a sponge, and you gotta know squeeze that sponge. You know what I mean? So I mean, the best advice I can give is just be patient.
Yeah, you sound like me, because I am, well,
to an extent.
I have the most patience for high critical situations.
Yes.
And that's what I bring. So she could be throwing a temper tantrum on a tangent. It can be a hurricane, winds going 120 miles an hour, and she's running through everything like it's the movie Twister. I am the calm eye of the storm, and I'm like, baby, you do understand that you could do this, this, and this, and that wouldn't happen. And she just stops and goes, now, why you didn't tell me that 20 minutes sooner?
And that's pretty much how it goes. But I want to ask you the same question, Tiffany. So as an entrepreneurial woman, what advice would you give to an entrepreneurial woman dating a non-entrepreneurial man?
I think that you really have to have understanding. I think you have to understand that God has blessed you with a different type of mindset. God has blessed you with these talents and skills, and you are blessed with the ability to talk to people, and it not being seen as flirty, and all these awesome things. And now you have these businesses where you can help yourself and you can help others in the process. But everybody's not built that way. And I think it's important to understand that about whoever you're inviting into your personal space. I think you should be very understanding that people are different, and that this person, may be different. When Derrick and I met, he's working like 3 jobs, and like if he wasn't working, he was just kind of just chilling.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, so he actually brought to me the concept of chilling, like relaxing. That was until now, like I enjoy it. Sometimes I do get to a point where I'm relaxing. I'm like, oh shit, I got this too much. This enough of this. I gotta go do something, But I do enjoy it.
Like yesterday.
Yeah, like yesterday, like we were chilling, but I was like, oh no, I got to do some taxes.
She was chilling too hard. Like, I forgot to pay the rent. I'm like,
please don't chill that hard.
I'm like, what the hell?
Oh my goodness!
Mad at herself because she never does that,
Yeah. But he showed me how to relax a little more. I won't say a lot more, not 100%, not even completely. Like I still have a lot to learn. Also, I do a lot of meditating, and that's kind of helping me to calm down a lot. But I really believe that bringing someone into your personal space as a woman who is a businesswoman, you got to understand that people are different, and understanding and being accepting. Like accept that person for who they are, what they are. Don't just take anything, y'all. But don't just take anything, But definitely find the value in your person that you're bringing into your personal space. So be accepting, be understanding, for sure.
Definitely. I will definitely agree with that 1000%. Lisa Danae said, Tiffany, that's me. No chill. I'm always thinking about business, even at inappropriate times.
This happens that way. You just my mind. I mean, and that's how most business people think.
Absolutely. You breathe business.
Going, if something is there's always a bright new idea, and I actually had to find some restraint, because for me initially, like pre-Derrick, it was like whatever. Oh yeah, I'm gonna sell Mary Kay. Okay, I'm gonna sell coffee too. Yeah, I'm gonna do a travel agent, and I'm gonna be a real estate agent. And I'm gonna sell the juice. Oh yeah, you can do that. Yeah, I'm gonna be a YouTuber. I mean, like,
and my advice to her was more like, don't stop stretching yourself out so thin, doing this, and this. Focus on even if you don't want to do one thing real good, do like 2 or 3 things really good.
Yeah.
Because what happens is, once you stretch yourself so thin, at some point something is going to throw you off. You're going to snap. Something's going to be off. Like family life is going to be off. Relationship.
Okay, Pastor.
I'm just, and this is what it is.
And you know what? And it's funny because
I did YouTube channels. I'm on a podcast. Like before that, I was a mailman and doing security, stealing. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like, okay, I was content with my life at that point. And then it was like,
Yeah, I do definitely agree with that one, because I love my wife to death. and she is a multitasker. Like if you just have no complete idea, and I be in awe. I be in awe in how she pulls off what she pulls off. Yeah. But she was just stretching herself so thin, and it started to spill over into the relationship. And I was just like, I just had to sit still.
Sit down.
No, but it wasn't that, but it was sit still. Now look around you.
Right.
Yeah.
And look at what's going on around you. You're in this whirlwind. And you're going and you running through everything, but the aftermath,
right?
The aftermath and the damage that happens on the aftermath,
right?
That's where we were trying to, that's why I started doing damage control on the high end, because when I say it began to just she just turned into a storm. A complete storm where she just consumed every bit of time, every bit of resource, and I was just like, baby. And she would be so stressed and so when things didn't go right,
I was stressed,
or something went wrong, and I was like, if you just woosah, relax,
right,
chill out. Let's matter of fact, let's go hang out, and that's where that started.
Right. Yeah.
That's where that started. That's why I started. Let's go hang out. Let's do some of the things that we used to do when we were friends.
Right.
The things that we enjoyed to do, and just relieve some stress. And that really paid dividends. And then the more she was around me, the more she just eased up. And it wasn't all right at first. It was a gradual thing. But it just became easier and easier and easier. And now I don't have to just be like, baby, it's time to relax. It's like you sense it, and it's like, okay, you know what? Look, okay, I've been like this for a couple of days. We need to do something to relieve stress. Fine, baby. What you want to do? And we'll do a staycation, where we'll just get a hotel room and go hang out in the room,
the woodlands, and just
laugh, talk, joke, hang out, just have fun. And that's what we did, and that's exactly where they came from. Because Hurricane Lisa, look here, let me tell you,
Hurricane Lisa.
It does get stressful, and I was just like that, just like Tiffany. Oh, I can do this. Oh, I can do this too. Oh, I can do this too. And I'm gonna say that I'm really proud of myself, because I had another opportunity that presented itself for me to do another business, and I declined it because of the time. I'm very proud of myself. Kimberly Green says, it's funny how we can give the advice but can't do it for ourselves. Just energetic all the time. It's good to have that partner that can balance things.
Exactly.
That is absolutely true.
Exactly. And that balance is so important in so many aspects of our lives. You got to have a healthy balance in your relationship. You have to have a healthy balance in your life. You have to have a healthy balance raising your children, people. Everything requires a healthy balance. It's almost impossible. Sometimes it feels like it. I know it does, but it's not. It's so important. It's one of the most important things about mastering this thing that we live called life, in my opinion.
Absolutely. No, I 1000% agree with you, because I would have been that. I would have continued to be that storm. I would have continued. I said I was going to start doing real estate this year. Like literally, I already have businesses that I'm active in, and it's like I'm doing too much, and I would have taken that on like this year, literally. And I was going to be Tiffany. Come help me.
And mind you, you got to understand the fact that between the two of us, we have 8 businesses already.
Wow.
So with me doing my 3,
we can have 2 more.
And she has 5. Now check this. She has 5. And I have 3.
We can do 2 more.
Baby. Jesus.
I'm just saying, but I'm not going to at this time.
Wait a minute, I'm gonna put a plug right here. If you consider starting a career in real estate, talk to me. Again, I am a new business consultant. I have some great, wonderful ideas for you that may even include putting some of those other businesses kind of like on the back burner, especially if you start a real estate career. We'll talk about it because I'll be getting my license in the end of this month. So we'll talk about it.
Okay, good, because we're going to buy a house next year. So good.
Again, this goes to stretching yourself thin. She's supposed to get this real estate license. When was it? What's this? It's 2021?
Wait a minute, is it time for a commercial break?
Ouch. You can't say amen, say ouch.
Man, that's the one thing she really wants to do.
Yeah, that's my
business. She's so busy doing this. That gets put on the back burner, and I'm constantly reminding her, like, hey, what about this? About that? This is what you say you really want to do, you know?
It's true. It's my first love. It's my favorite love. I started real estate in 2005, and I had to put it down because family, I had to take care of my family. The market changed. Yeah. I had to make a big decision and let my license go and start to go to corporate America to work in. I've been there for 10 years now. It was only supposed to be 2 months or 3 months, but you know, the team just wasn't doing what the team was supposed to do. So I had to continue in corporate America, and now 10 years later, I'm still here, and I'm very ready to leave. And so I feel like getting my license is gonna be that.
Yeah. You know what? That was one thing that I guess that I did with Lisa is I facilitated what she really wanted to do. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, if anything came up that was like a side thing that I was like, you know, because like I said, it wasn't that I wasn't an entrepreneur. Yeah. It was that I just had set it down and then I had to pick it back up. Right. And it was just a lot of things that she wanted to do. And I was like, baby, no, that's not going to fit in the grand scheme of things. Mm-hmm. And I had, you know, and it was just like, okay, why you say that? And then I would give her the reasons why. And she would like, oh, okay. And, you know, and so now the 5 businesses that she does have are things that she really wants to do. Mm-hmm. And, you know, and like with me, the 3 businesses that I have are things that I really like to do, mm-hmm. especially cooking, because I love to cook.
Right. So Lisa Danae says, I agree that you should focus on a few things and do them well instead of being spread so thin. Mm-hmm. And I think we can all agree that is absolutely facts. And we have lived through those facts. so we are proof of that. So I want to go to a quick commercial break. And when we come back, we will wrap up with our homework.
Are you looking for a fun and exciting night out with great food, entertainment, and daiquiris? Look no further than Daiquiri Soul, Houston's premier daiquiri shop, restaurant, and more, located in the Northwood Village Center at 355 Greens Road in Houston, Texas. If you love a good daiquiri and enjoy a variety of flavors, this is the place for you. Offering Creole, Cajun, and Southern cuisine with nightly live entertainment and friendly customer service. Social distancing and COVID-19 protocols are in place. So surrender all your cares and let Daiquiri Soul whisk you away with their Southern hospitality. For more information, visit Daiquiri Soul on Facebook or place an order through Grubhub. Stop by Daiquiri Soul today and tell them Stunner Radio sent you.
Thank you so much for sticking with us. And we are back with the Love and Entrepreneurship with your homework. So homework for this week is pull out your planner and count all your time and schedule me time. Your homework is to schedule me time at least 1 hour each day. Me time, just me, nothing else, not me and spouse, not business time for me to meditate, to take a bubble bath, to drink a glass of wine, to whatever it is that is just you and has nothing to do with business, spouse, kids, nothing, just you. So your homework is 1 hour a day of me time.
I find it to be very important because as long as when you keep your individuality, it keeps things fresher in the relationship, because that's one of the things that attracts you to your mate, is the fact that you are you. Right. And you to be able to be the best you that you can be, sometimes you just need a little me time. I know I do it. I know she does it.
Yes.
We don't have that time at the same time. we squeeze it in, and it works.
Absolutely. And you need that. Everybody has to have that. So do you guys agree with that? Are you willing to do your homework?
Oh yes.
Wow.
You don't know?
I'm just kidding, but I also agree. I think that me time is very important. I think that I get my me time on the toilet.
How you get it how you live.
Get it in how you get it. What the bus say? Get it how you live.
I am a tub soaker. I will soak in the tub. Although sometimes I'm known, because I have the little tray, so I am known to bring my computer into the tub sometimes and do a little work. But that's okay, because my body is relaxing.
Yeah. You're doing taxes in a tub? No, ma'am.
Girl, look, I understand about getting that bread though, but
no, ma'am.
Lord,
no longer.
Come on now.
No, let's not do that again.
Really.
It's not plugged up. I can't get electrocuted.
It comes easy for you.
That's not even what we're talking. We're not even talking about being electrocuted. That was a different subject. We're not even talking about that. We're talking about me time.
Yeah, come on now, like,
come on, Tiffany,
come on. You gotta have some me time, lady.
Okay, so tell me what you do when you're in the bathtub and like you're just sitting there with your body and you don't have like a phone or like a computer. I mean,
I have to tell you that.
Plot on your spouse.
Lisa Danae says, "Woo, Tiffany, you worse than me." Y'all, let me tell y'all something about Tiffany that y'all might not know. Y'all ready? Listen, Tiffany has been the head lady for so long. She has been the tax lady for so long, and she is the reason why I started doing so many things. She was my inspiration. I started seeing her doing all those things, and I felt that I could do them as well. And so when I started my travel business, I held on to my travel business just that for a long, long time, and I let it take care of me. But when I started my other businesses, it was definitely because I saw Tiffany doing all these things, and I felt, okay, well, I can do that as well.
Oh, so Tiffany, so you the reason why
she's the culprit. It's her.
So you the reason why I gotta work as hard as I don't.
Wait a minute, let me tell you something. This is something that has always been in this lady, okay? She has always been interested in something else. I'm talking about your wife, Lisa.
Yeah.
She has always been interested in other things. She worked, and just like me, it's like, man, I can't do this stuff. I want to be the boss. And that's why her name is Lisa, the boss lady. I believe that with every fiber of my being, because she is, and she handles that stuff. And let me tell you, the lady that she is today in 2021, from what I see, I don't know what go on with but the lady that I see right now in 2021 is different. I mean, a 10 times improved, 2.0, 5.6, 30921 Lisa from the 2009 Lisa. So I am very proud of you, Lisa. I'm glad that I could be inspiration and motivation. You never really know, who you inspire. So I'm happy about that.
Thank you. And I will say that you're right. When you said 10 times, I've grown about 10 times. keep growing, grow again. I absolutely have. I say I have grown 5 times in the last 3 years. I'll say that, and I think it's important to keep getting better. Lisa Danae says, Tiffany, smoke a blunt or sip some wine. That's what you do in the tub. Smoke a blunt.
In the tub. Oh, okay.
Smoke a blunt or sip some wine.
Yeah, I gotta admit, she does have her wine moments where she will.
Shit, I got some wine right now.
Oh, I got some of that in the refrigerator, but you know that's 4
like,
pounds.
do the wine thing.
4
But
pounds in that
times
bottle.
where she will grab her laptop and and
Don't.
Yeah, he take picture of me in the bathtub. Like, okay, y'all on me about getting my Tiffany time. I mean, if I'm not masturbating in the tub and I got my computer,
that was my other thing I was going to tell you to do.
Then here comes this guy with his camera, and the first camera with all of my pictures in there was stolen.
Oh man, somebody having a good time.
I heard they got an OnlyFans page.
No, you don't.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man,
that's hilarious. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's awesome. It was great talking with you guys today. Please let our viewers know how they can find you.
I'll let you know, Brian.
Well, you can visit taxheroeshouston.com to find out more about Tax Heroes and the franchise opportunities that are available. And if you haven't done your taxes, we can still do that. We have agents standing by. Also, you can visit us at tiffanyfaye.com. It's the new website, all about the podcast and other Tiffany Faye and Tiffany type productions things. And then, YouTube. I'm a YouTuber. I have like 10 subscribers.
Okay, we're gonna go subscribe to your YouTube. Are you Tiffany Faye on YouTube?
I'm Tiffany Faye on YouTube. Please subscribe and look out for my fitness channel. It's gonna come.
Hey,
yeah. So you'll be watching me lose weight. Tiffany type fitness.
Okay. I might can do Tiffany type fitness. That sounds fun.
We'll see.
Yeah.
How can we find you, Derrick?
Well, you can find me on IG at 2 Bros and an Opinion, as well as YouTube at 2 Bros and an Opinion. You can also find Derrick Rice Photography on IG as well.
Tiffany and Derrick, it has been a pleasure. We have had a great time. I love the advice that you gave, and I'm going to apply some of it. If you are watching, please remember to do your homework. Your homework is 1 hour every day this week of me time. Mm-hmm. And I want you to take note of how you feel at the end of the week after your 1 hour every day of me time. Me time means no laptop, no phone. It means none of that. It's just you. If it's meditating, masturbating, whatever it is, it's just you. So I challenge everybody to do that. And I want to thank Tiffany and Derrick for being our guests on Love and Entrepreneurship. Go ahead and like their pages, follow them on social media, and definitely go like Love and Entrepreneurship.
Definitely.
So happy Sunday. And thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
It's been a pleasure.
Yeah.
Thank you. Definitely.
And my birthday is Tuesday. I'm a Pisces as well.
Tuesday. It's the Pisces type of Sunday.
We got some coming on Tuesday. I'm excited about Tuesday. He has no idea what's coming.
Awesome. Post it on Love and Entrepreneurship.
Okay.
We want to see it. We want to see it.
Definitely. Oh, because yesterday with her.
It was awesome.
When I say I kick
Purple Princess came out, honey.
Man.
Yes.
When I tell you I kickstarted that thing off so nice.
Yes. We'll talk about that on Love and Entrepreneurship as well. Kimberly Green says, happy birthday, Pisces.
Oh, go Pisces.
Yes, Pisces Nation. Yeah. All right, we done for real, y'all. We done for real this time. Thank you for joining Love and Entrepreneurship, and have a happy and safe Sunday. Sunday. Have a happy.
This show was sponsored in part by Houston's own multimedia mogul, Lisa the Boss Lady, motivational speaker, travel agent, sales consultant for Bye Bye Belly, bedroom candy, and candy-coated cosmetics, and coming soon, the co-host of the hot new talk show, Love and Entrepreneurship. If you're looking to start a business or you just need some inspiration, contact Lisa the Boss Lady. It's time to boss up in 2021. Follow her on Facebook and Instagram at Lisa the Boss Lady, or visit her website, lisathabosslady.com. And don't forget to mention Stunner Radio sent you.